so let's see if we're late. And Tyrone's beat my shoulder, and he's got his head wedged in. So he drops down into the position. So we looked at, I want to stop that. But if I'm late and he gets his shoulder down into my diaphragm, and now he's got his head into the far hip. So we're going to try and move the head to the other side, which is not good for passing. He wants to have his head on the opposite side of the hips, but this can be difficult if I physically try to push his head and he's got his chin wedged into my hip. So the detail is, I don't move Tyrone's head, I move around his head. So the position I'm in, I can see into Tyrone's left ear. I'm going to put my forearm against his right ear, and now I'll wedge with my knee against his left hip. I can even plant my left foot on the mat, and now I just move my body by turning it. Okay. From there I get my elbow in front of his right ear, and then I just pendulum my leg and sit up and grab his belt. Once I'm here, again, this can go down a few different pathways. If Tyrone does nothing, my left hand is going to grab his pants, and from that position I'm just going to rotate him from his knees onto the side. From there I can win the underhook, extract my leg, and now we're into side control. Let's get another angle on that. Here there, boy. So he drops down, I'm late, I didn't get stopping that, and now he's into over-under, and his head is wedged at my left hip. So from there I just make a forearm grip. I'm not trying to move his head, I move Tyrone. So connection with my knee to his left hip, and I put my left foot on the mat. It's just sort of like a bridge and upa. Watch my body, it moves to the other side, and I fill the space with my right elbow, pendulum my leg, and sit up and make a grip. If he does nothing, I'm going to grab his pants, and now I'm going to tilt them onto the side, win the underhook, extract my leg, and I've won the underhook. A lot of the time what's going to happen is when I get to that position, just go back again from there. So once I move his head and I get my elbow in here and I've made that grip, if I make the post, what's going to happen is if I try to tilt Tyrone onto his left side, he's probably going to let go and post with that hand. So the minute I post with that hand, I'm just scooping back and extracting my leg, and now I can start to play the whole game. Our whole clamp guards there. Another thing that can happen is he gets my back in the mat, drops into the position. I'm late, I didn't get wedging that, he gets his head in. So I move my body around his head, get my elbow in there and make the grip. If I have trouble coming up, I just pendulum my leg to sit up. Now he might decide, rather than staying here and me tilting him, to bring his head back to the other side. The minute he does, that just creates space, and then I'm back into guard. So whether he does nothing, I'll just tilt him. If he posts with his hand, that allows me to free my leg and get my guard back, or if he tries to bring his head to the other side, I can get my guard back as well.